If you knew that 5 tiny rituals could actually completely shift your reality, would you do that? I'm not talking about wishful thinking or overcomplicated manifestation techniques. I am talking about real daily actions that align your energy so powerfully that the universe has to respond. These 5 are the exact rituals that made me a magnet for love, money, happiness, every single thing in this world. So let's not waste any more time and let's get started. Now, when talking about everyday rituals, of course, the first thing that is going to come is your morning routine. How you start your day is going to set the whole tone for your day, right? So, the first thing that you are going to do when you are waking up is take 3 deep breaths. So, each breath will have inhale, then hold, and then exhale. So, count with me: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, you have to do this for 3 times just when you wake up. So if you got a call and then you woke up, or you woke up when your alarm went off, you will be in a hurry state, right? So we do not want that. You will be taking these 3 deep breaths and your whole nervous system will calm down, will be set into default. And now whatever you think about, if you are doing affirmations, great. If you are visualizing, great. If you are not doing anything, still you have a calm nervous system. You got the time, you can go out, you can make your bed, whatever. But this is the one ritual that helped me a lot to set the tone of my day, because generally I don't wake up that early, so I wake up always by alarm or someone calls me. So every time when I do this, I feel in control of my life and I'm actually ready to take on the day. Now the second ritual that I always do is a bit different. So this is drinking water with your affirmations. So, when you are drinking water, maybe in a glass or maybe in a bottle, whenever it is, be it the first time you are drinking water or in the middle of the day, whenever it is, while you are drinking the water, you will be thinking of that as a magic potion. So, whatever you are manifesting, you will think like once you are drinking this, that thing will come true. So, maybe you are trying to manifest more money. So, while drinking, you will be saying, like, thank you, water, for giving me this much money right now. You will be saying, like, the water is giving you that thing right now. Or while you are drinking, you will be saying, thank you, water, for giving me the healthiest body of all time, or the healthiest glow in my face. It can be anything. Or if you want a bit of encouragement or a bit of confidence, think of this like a confidence juice. So most of the time before I film, I drink my water and I say, like, thank you for making me the most confident woman in the world. It can be anything, but once you say those things, once you drink the water, your body will be in a different energy. It's like placebo effect. So you think like, yes, this is the magic juice, and while you drink it, everything starts changing, but actually just your energy change. So that's why I always use this ritual before something big, or before any interviews, or before filming, for example. Or maybe I am going through a tough day, I'm thinking like, thank you so much, water, for taking all my stress away. So I think of it like, while I'm drinking my water, all the stress just melt away. So you can do it for anything that you want, but this has helped me a lot. So yeah, this was the second ritual. Now for third, I have thank you written all over my house. If you ever come to my house, you will see thank you written on the door, in switchboards, in my laptop, in my kitchen, everywhere. Because there will be times when I'm sad, right? Because there will be times when I'm not being thankful, because maybe something did not go my way, right? So what will I be thinking about that? So maybe I'm thinking while looking at my switchboard and I see that thank you, and I remember that no, I have to be thankful. So I start thinking like, thank you universe, maybe this was a lesson, or maybe you have another plan or something. So it just changes the way I think of things. So even in my phone wallpaper, if you see ever, you will see that I have thank you written. So even when I'm not in a good mood, or I'm just seeing and scrolling and like seeing some negative reels or something like that, and then I'm seeing that thank you, I feel like that takes me back to the thankful energy instead of the negative energy. So you can also use that in your life, because I think sometimes we need those reminders, right? We are positive people, we will be positive, that's why we're seeing manifestation videos. But there will be times when things will actually be tough, or maybe something happened in your life. So whenever you see those thank you words, you see these things, you will be more thankful and more happier that like you have things in your life to be thankful for, right? Even when I'm cooking, I sometimes feel like this is so much work, I don't want to cook, but I have to eat. But when I see the thank you, I feel thankful that I have things to cook. I have things to eat. This is something so many people do not have, right? So that's why if you have thank you written all over your house, even small cheats are fine, or in your wallpaper or in your laptop wallpaper, you will feel positive throughout your day because you have those reminders that you have things to be thankful for, right? So this is one of the rituals that have helped me to be in a positive energy all the time. Now, obviously, rituals won't be complete without nightly routine, right? That's why the fourth point is your nightly ritual. So, how you sleep at night is just as important as how you wake up. Because at night, our subconscious mind is awake. That's when our subconscious mind is in full action, right? That's why we see dreams. If you are going to bed in a good mood, in a good vibration, you will be in a good vibration throughout. So you can read a book if you want, you can listen to few sounds. I always like to listen to deep sleep sounds. There are lots of sound therapies where people use singing bowls or sometimes like those sleeping frequencies or even listening to subliminals. So it can be anything, but do something positive at least for 10 minutes before you go to sleep. Even if you're using your phone. So I'm not someone who will be advising you to not use phone because I use myself, which is something that I'm trying a lot not to use at night, but yeah, I can't stop myself. So what I do is that just before I go to sleep for 10 to 15 minutes, I listen to some frequencies or I listen to binaural sounds. So that helps me to sleep in a positive mood, in a higher vibration state. So it keeps me happy or it helps me to visualize sometimes. I like to visualize my dream goals just before I go to sleep. So those sounds help me to be in that energy and then visualize while keeping my eyes shut. So that helps me a lot. You can use that, and even if you are not visualizing every single day, you can still listen to them while sleep. That will help you a lot to declutter your mind from all those reels, all those shorts, everything else. And that would actually help you in your manifestation journey. Now, the fifth and the final point is checking in with yourself. So, whenever you catch yourself drifting away or being in a negative energy or being anxious, which is completely fine by the way, so ask yourself, why are you sad right now? Like the real thing. So, yeah, sometimes I get sad that I have more work. But why? Is this because I am tired? Or is this because I don't like the work? Like, ask yourself. You will see the main reason is not the work. Maybe you are stressed, or maybe you haven't had rest, or maybe you are feeling sad about something else, right? Most of the time, the reason is not what we think it is. We are not upset because something got cancelled. We are not upset because we got too much work. This is because of something else. So, if you know why it is, then you can actually ask yourself, like, am I behaving like my future self? So once you do that, you will see, and do not be harsh with yourself. Think of this like a simple check-in. Maybe you feel like you are broke right now and you are very sad about it. Ask yourself, are you actually broke right now? Do you have any source of income or do you not? Or if you do not have, can you create a source of income right now? What would your future self do? Ask yourself that question all the time. So you will see that they maybe do something simple, but that would give them a bit of money, and you can do it every time you are not feeling good. Once you start checking in, you will say yourself what you actually want, and most of the time you have the solution and you can do the solution at that time. Yeah, there will be times that you do not have the solution, or maybe you cannot do it right now, so you know what your needs are. So if you keep checking in all the time, you will see how much more you will know about yourself and how fascinating you yourself are as a person. So yeah, that has also helped me a lot to calm down my nerves, to trust the process, to actually let go, because most of the time I just want to be step, routine. But when I take a moment, when I check in with myself, most of the time I know what to do. It's just I am not doing, or I am doing too much. So if you follow these 5 rituals, I promise you will be happy so much. You will be so more positive in your life and more fulfilling. It's not always about happy. You will be fully present in your presence. So yeah, that's all for today. I hope you liked this video. I have been thinking about making this video for a long time. I also have this manifestation morning video. You can see this. This is also very jam packed, and I'm pretty sure you will like this. So yeah, thank you so much for listening, and have a nice day. Bye bye.